Imagine living on a rock so small you can cross it in seconds, yet sharing it with over 500 people. This is Migingo Island, the most crowded island in the world, perched in the middle of Lake Victoria. From afar, it looks like a floating shantytown. Metal shacks, packed so tightly, you can barely see the rock beneath. The island is only half the size of a football field, with steep sides plunging into deep blue water. No trees, no soil, just rock and people. Homes of corrugated iron and wood are jammed together, separated by narrow, muddy paths. Life here is lived shoulder to shoulder. Privacy is a luxury no one can afford. Children play in the alleys, laughter echoing over the water, a sign of life thriving in the unlikeliest place. Migingo is a city built by hand, without architects or planners, driven by one thing: fish. The island's story is recent, born from necessity and opportunity. It's a testament to how people adapt when their survival is at stake. Migingo is more than a crowded island, it's a symbol of human resilience. Here, a bustling world has risen on a barren rock, all for the promise of a better life beneath the waves. This is Migingo, a city where every inch counts, and every day is a fight for space and survival. Migingo sits in Lake Victoria, Africa's largest lake, a vast inland sea shared by Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. The lake is so immense it creates its own weather, its shores lined with cities and fishing villages. In this watery expanse, Migingo is a mere dot, almost invisible on a map, but hugely important. Its waters are rich with fish, making it a magnet for those seeking fortune. Nearby, Migingo Island is green and quiet, a stark contrast to Migingo's metal maze. Pyramid Island, even closer, is just a barren rock, home only to birds. Migingo could have been empty too, but fish changed its fate. Settling here was a strategic choice. Fishermen knew these waters held the lake's greatest treasures. Migingo's location is its greatest asset, a gateway to the most productive fishing grounds in the world. Hundreds endure the squeeze for a shot at economic survival. They're not just living on an island, they're living on opportunity. The vast lake surrounds them, promising wealth, but also reminding them of their isolation. Migingo is a tiny kingdom built on water, its existence shaped by geography and ambition. Here, the line between survival and prosperity is as thin as the island itself. Migingo's story began in the early 1990s when two Kenyan fishermen discovered the waters teeming with Nile perch. Word spread fast. Soon, fishermen from Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania flocked to the rock. Temporary shelters sprang up, then permanent shacks as the island transformed into a bustling base camp. The location was perfect, close to the richest fishing ground, saving time and fuel. The Nile perch, sometimes over 200 pounds, fetches high prices on international markets. A fisherman here could earn in a day what others made in a month. The boom attracted not just fishermen but traders, mechanics, shopkeepers, and cooks. Migingo became a complete economy, built on the back of a single valuable fish. The population swelled as people chased prosperity. For many, Migingo delivered, a rare chance at a better life. The gold rush wasn't for metal, but for fish. Hundreds traded comfort for a share of the lake's bounty. Life on Migingo runs on the clock of the lake. Before dawn, fishermen prep their boats and set out, lamps flickering on the dark water. They work in silence, casting nets where the Nile perch gather. By mid-morning, the island erupts as boats return, turning the waterfront into a chaotic market. Fish traders, mostly women, haggle for the best catch, the air thick with negotiation and the smell of fresh fish. The perch are weighed, money changes hands, and the fish are cleaned and packed in ice. Large boats collect the processed fish, bound for the mainland, and eventually, dinner plates around the world. By afternoon, the frenzy fades. Fishermen rest, repair nets, and spend their earnings in local shops and bars. The daily cycle of fishing, trading, and spending keeps Migingo's economy alive. It's a predictable rhythm, a pulse that defines life here. Every day the island's fortunes rise and fall with the catch. The journey of a Migingo fish is global, but its impact is felt most on this tiny rock. Here the lake's bounty is both lifeline and livelihood. Migingo is more than an economic hub, it's a community forged by necessity. With no formal government, a local chairman and elders keep order and resolve disputes. Solidarity is essential. When a boat breaks or someone falls ill, neighbors step in. Shared hardship unites people from different backgrounds. On Migingo, being a fisherman matters more than where you're from. Local beliefs shape daily life. Many honor the spirits of the lake, blending Christian and traditional rituals for luck and safety. Some believe the island itself has a spirit that must be respected. Community celebrations, weddings, big catches bring everyone together. Music and storytelling fill the evenings, strengthening bonds and offering escape from the grind. Life is lived in public, in the narrow spaces between shacks. Despite the squeeze, people find meaning and connection. On this rock, survival depends on cooperation. The human ties here are as strong as the iron that built the island. Migingo's spirit is forged in hardship, but defined by unity. Migingo's biggest challenge isn't just space, it's sovereignty. Both Kenya and Uganda claim the island, creating a tense, uncertain reality for residents. The border here is blurry, and both nations have stationed police on the rock. Fishermen face double taxation, harassment, and sometimes confiscation of their catch. The dispute has sparked confrontations. Some call it Africa's smallest war. For residents, these tensions threaten their livelihoods and peace. Today, a fragile truce exists. Both flags fly, and the countries manage the island jointly. Islanders pay taxes to both sides, navigating a complex political landscape. Stability is everything, their prosperity depends on it. The border dispute is a constant shadow, but the people adapt. They just want to fish in peace, hoping for a permanent solution. On Migingo, survival means living with uncertainty and making the best of it. Life on Migingo means doing without basics most take for granted. There's no running water, fresh water arrives by boat and is precious. Sanitation is minimal, with only a few rudimentary toilets and no waste system. Health risks are high, and serious medical care is hours away by boat. Electricity is scarce. A few generators, power bars, and video halls for a few hours each night. Yet, the island buzzes with commerce shops, bars, a hotel, a pharmacy, even a tiny casino. Women run food stalls, serving fish and chapatis to hungry fishermen. Every need sparks a business. Migingo is a self-contained economy. The town is a maze of improvised structures, built from whatever materials are at hand. Alleyways are alive with music, trade, and conversation from dawn to late night. Life is public, crowded, and chaotic, but full of energy. Residents have adapted, turning hardship into opportunity. On this rock, they've built a home against all odds. As night falls, Migingo transforms from a worksite to a social hub. Generators power up, lighting bars and video halls. Music and laughter fill the narrow paths. After a day on the water, residents unwind, drinking, sharing stories, and playing pool. The bars are the heart of the island's nightlife, where friendships are forged and deals are struck. In video halls, crowds gather to watch football or movies, connecting to the wider world. Music is everywhere, Afro beats, rumba, creating a festive atmosphere that spills across the water. Dancing and singing offer release from the day's grind. Nightlife isn't just fun, it's vital to the economy, providing jobs and circulating money. Women run many of these businesses, keeping the island's spirit alive. For a few hours, Migingo feels like a city, not just a rock. The lights shine bright in the darkness, a beacon of life in the vast lake. Here, celebration is survival. When the sun goes down, Migingo's heart beats loudest. Migingo's future is as unpredictable as the lake itself. Overfishing has shrunk Nile perch stocks, catches are smaller, and fishermen work harder for less. Pollution is rising, waste and sewage flow straight into the lake, threatening the ecosystem and the economy. Experts warn, without better management, the fishing boom can't last. The unresolved border dispute adds another layer of uncertainty. Residents hope for peace, stability, and basic services, clean water, sanitation, and the right to make a living. Despite the odds, Migingo's people endure. Their resilience and unity have built a thriving community on bare rock. Whatever comes, the spirit of Migingo, hard work, hope, and togetherness, will endure. The story of this island isn't over. On Migingo, every day is a new chapter in the fight for survival.